Right. Hey, this is Froggy and Tiger podcast this week. Jaden has not been feeling well, and then Tiger and I actually recording pretty late Sunday night. So I think Jaden is getting some rest. So we're gonna knock out a quick one. Really, really appreciate Tiger recording with me. I'm on the West Coast. Tiger's not, so it's even later for him. So yeah, we'll go through. Well, what we do on the Froggy and Friends podcast, we cover store news. We cover toy news in general. Lately, we've been going through and ranking all the different toy companies and toy lines. We'll probably wait to do that once Jaden is back with us. Sometimes we talk about some of our pickups from the week. I have a couple that I can chat about and probably talk more once Jaden is back with us. Um, yeah, so we'll keep it a um, yeah, short one for today. Um, so, well, I guess we can do pickups because I have them here on my desk. Did you get anything new in this week, Tiger?
The last thing that I got in was the Mess Toys Black Suit Neighbor,
Oh,
or
yeah,
that's what they call him at least. But I like it quite a bit. Very solid feeling. For knockoff Gucci, it definitely feels pretty good. I would think that that kind of articulation would be a little bit harder to rip than maybe like some of the other companies, but
yeah.
they did a good job with it.
Did you have the original Spider-Man 2.0?
Yeah, yeah, he's real good, and yeah, this feels pretty much just like that. The material's good. I like the kind of matte finish that it's got on it. Yeah, looks good, poses great, comes with good accessories like some web slinging accessories and stuff. So, yeah, especially for the price of these like mess and CT toys being like, you know, well, they've gone up a little bit, but being like 30, 35 now is
Yeah.
still really not bad. Like you could pay that much for a domestic and not be able to do half as much with it.
Oh, yeah, totally. I feel like I had the original or the genuine, I guess, Spider-Man 2.0, but it felt pretty like loosey goosey to me after a couple posing sessions. Do you feel this Mess Toys one also feels like it could get loose, or does it feel a little bit more sturdy?
No, it feels pretty sturdy to me. Like his limbs are not really they're pretty stiff, not really worried about that. Yeah, it works just like a Gucci where you can, pop things in and out pretty easily or, pop them back on. So if you do like a pretty extreme pose, which you'll probably be doing with Spider-Man,
Hmm.
you just pop it back on or whatever. And the only thing I had to do was heat up the biceps and like
Mm,
crack, I had to like crack like a layer of paint on the bicep swivel. But
mm,
other than that, it was pretty good. Uh, Less QC than my CT Gambit, which had like some Paint app stuff.
mm.
So yeah, I mean the his chest looks great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the lines are very nice. So yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's definitely worth money.
Nice. Yeah, I also have a Gucci knockoff. I think this was Yamaguchi. Um, yeah, I think it was Yamaguchi. I don't think it was just Kyoto back then, but I got um the Ultron. I know Jaden got
Mm,
this guy too. And we were talking about it in just kind of our group chat, but um, yeah, Jaden was saying that this Ultron feels really weird, and I like completely agree.
yeah.
Um, it's like, did you order this too?
No, I don't have that one coming yet.
Yeah, like, I mean, for one, it took way longer than my other um AliExpress orders have, but also I think it's just because of the stupid tariff stuff and whatever. But um,
Yeah.
yeah, like he feels like it's not a bad thing, but yeah, I think like Jaden was saying, all the plastic is like really wobbly or like soft, but not in a way that it's like gummy.
Hmm.
Um,
Just like a
yeah,
strange quality to the plastic.
yeah, like I've never had a figure feel like this, but I mean, he's still like very posable. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just like a really strange texture. Not even texture, just like hand feel.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to like take pictures or put them through the paces, but yeah, it's just interesting. But I I think I still recommend the figure. It's just yeah, it's just a weird feeling. Um, and then yeah, I guess my big pickup of the week is the 3D printer I talked about I think last week. I got the Bamboo Lab A1 with they call it AMS. I don't know what those letters stand for, but yeah, it lets you print in multiple colors, and so should have thought ahead and not be printing when we're recording. But I've been printing like just little fidget toys for my kids, just to try to get like a better understanding of like how to use the printer and stuff. So I made
Mhm.
two dragons for my son, and then I made a train and a unicorn for my daughter.
Nice.
And those, yeah, those are cool. Those are easy. Like, they're all pretty small. So like those prints for like an hour or 2 hours. Right now, I'm printing a throne. I've seen Char. I think he has the same throne, or he printed the same thing. I think it's like a pretty basic model, but yeah, this one is like 13 hours. And so I was like, oh, like I'll just print it overnight, and then I forgot that we were recording.
Oh
So
yeah,
hopefully
no,
it's
I can't hear it.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, and then I also a lot of stuff came in this week. I got the Nutty Toys. Um, I think it's like the Necromancer. Um, I actually have honestly like I opened this guy briefly. The other one I haven't really done much with, but yeah, this little guy is like really really well detailed, really well articulated. He's like a little like pretty evil looking dude. Um, but yeah, he's pretty small compared to like a normal 112 size figure. But yeah, I mean, he moves well. It's really like, yeah, the details look good. And so yeah, I'm excited to kind of give them a try this week.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah. Um, I was watching Unparalleled Universe. He had a review. I guess the light up, so there's a light up function for the big dude or the regular size guy in
Yeah.
his eyes, and I guess he broke it just switching heads. So I'm a
Ooh.
little bit nervous about that. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, they both look really cool.
Yeah, that's like the World of Warcraft knockoff or something, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I think they were
Yeah.
yeah they were memory toys, and then they switched to Mighty toys. And yeah, their green orc. I know a lot of people were using it with like a custom Hulk head sculpt, and then they were just using that as like their Hulk figure. But I know D Amazing really likes their stuff. Um, Yeah, Unparalleled Universe has recorded or has made a couple of video reviews, but it seems like this stuff is really nice.
Yeah, the Warcraft stuff's not really on my radar. I grew up with Warcraft and a little bit of World of Warcraft, but I didn't like play it like everybody else did. So I'm not as attached to some of those
Hmm.
characters, but I think they have some really cool designs and yeah, those orcs are really neat. And I've seen like I think the elf lady Sylvanas or something
Hmm.
like that. She looked really cool too.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of the same. I was more of like a Diablo kid. I still remember playing Warcraft 2 at my friend's house. That was like a couple doors down when I was in like elementary school. Um, but yeah, I feel like these figures are more geared towards like the WoW crowd. And yeah, I never got into WoW, but like weird, gross, creepy necromancer. Like I'm in for that. I'm in for a little demon dude, so should be fun.
Yeah, you can kind of make that generic enough that it doesn't have to be attached to it if you like take a picture of it.
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, and my I'm still waiting for um my Saitama and Deathstroke that I got from AliExpress as well. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I feel like their tracking used to be a little bit more um like detailed. I don't know when you get like your AliExpress orders, but for these ones, it just says like on its way. And then with the Ultron, it was like out for delivery. Like, oh,
Yeah,
and
sometimes they won't give us like very accurate tracking at all. It'll just show up. one day, and
Hmm.
thankfully I'm home a lot, so if packages get dropped off, they're not like sitting around because I live on like for my area, it's like a slightly busier street, so people
Hmm.
walk on it and stuff. And like, I don't want to leave my expensive $100 packages out there where someone could easily pilfer them.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, same with us. Mrs. Frog is home most of the time, and so he's able to bring stuff in. And um, yeah, we have a dog, and so he definitely lets us know if anybody's near our house,
Yeah,
which helps. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they come in this week. But yeah, I mean, I guess in terms of store news, pre-orders. I think this week we just the only thing we put up was the Mezco animated series Joker, which looks really cool. Um, the this Joker and then the animated series Batman actually were really popular pre-orders for us, which I was kind of surprised.
mm,
Mezco stuff tends to be kind of hit or miss for the store, but yeah, I think people seem to be pretty stoked about it. So that's cool. I think like we mentioned in our Mezco ranking, like who knows when it'll come out.
yeah.
Um,
No, I mean it looks fantastic, but yeah, it's hard to say whenever it'll be around.
yeah, like my internal ETA for it is January, but I'm like, there's no way it's going to be out by January. So I feel like I would just rather put Q1 2026, and then I can update the quarter if it pushes out to what I'm guessing is going to be like summertime maybe. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We did get like a good amount of stuff in stock. We finally got our uh, we had gotten the assortment cases that Anakin and Rex were in. I think Rex had just come in when we recorded last week. But I got the solids for both of them, and then yeah, either last week or the week before, we had just gotten a handful of our Fantastic Four stuff in. We got the rest of it in this week. Looks like the thing sold out while I was at dinner tonight, but we have
Oh yeah,
still stock for the rest of them. Yeah, and then Smee from the Star Wars Skeleton Crew came into. He actually looks really, really, really good in person. Um, like
yeah. I've seen
the
you pose this.
yeah, the rust and stuff that's on like the chrome, it like looks very realistic, which is cool.
Some nice weathering.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think I'll probably keep one for myself just 'cause he's a really cool looking robot. But yeah, I think that was it in terms of the store. Silver Surfer also looks really good. The entire Fantastic Four wave looks really, really, really good.
Yeah, everyone who's got them in hand is already saying they like them a lot. All the pictures I've seen look really good, very photogenic, pretty good likenesses on the faces.
Hmm.
I feel like if you're doing these movie figures, you really got to invest some money in those faces because man, when they're
Hmm.
off, they just look so bad. WWE figures and stuff. Like who is this? That
Oh yeah,
that
man.
is not whoever you're saying it is.
Yeah, especially because I've been getting back into wrestling, as you know. Like, I'm like, oh, should I get some like wrestling figures? I'm like, oh, they look so bad.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, but I
I
like those Fantastic Four ones.
yeah, yeah. The family, like, I mean, the thing is the thing, but the human looking ones, like, yeah, the face sculpts are super accurate. I feel like you're getting a lot of stuff with most of them. I mean, like, the thing is like a pretty big figure, but he's still priced like a normal figure. Mr. Fantastic has the bendy arms, which is really cool. Silver Surfer, like the whole just like stand, that she comes with for her surfboard is like it all feels like very premium. So I think it's a really good wave.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for store news. In terms of toy news, we were just talking about this before we hit record, but tonight Kyoto announced that they're going to do the original Ryu Hayabusa from the original Ninja Gaiden, like the kind of retro version, which we were both like super stoked for. Um, yeah, the first release, I think, as we were talking, the first release was Ninja Gaiden 2, like the updated version, or I guess the modern version, and then Ninja Gaiden 3 is the one that hasn't come out yet, but has like the messed up arm. But yeah, I'm really really excited to get that one. I hope they show us. I mean, maybe they'll have a grayscale model at Comic Con this week. Who knows? But I hope we get to see more soon.
Yeah, that's just a great iconic simple design, and even if yeah you weren't paying attention or didn't care to Ninja Gaiden or something, you could just have a cool looking ninja guy because it's so simple.
Super articulated, classic looking ninja. Like you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I think it was this morning. Yeah, Sunday morning they had um, revealed the Elite Edition. This is McFarlane, the Elite Edition for the Fallout New Vegas NCR Ranger. Um, I've seen kind of like mixed reactions. I think most people think he looks pretty good. The description of like stuff he comes with is like it seems like he's gonna have a good amount of accessories. Um, I'd actually heard when I first heard about this figure coming down the pipeline, I was told that his coat was gonna be soft goods. But as we can see in the promo pictures, it's plastic. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they kind of changed their mind through production or something, but. I prefer cloth goods. It seems like there's also a good number of collectors that like plastic still. So I don't know, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that and the T60 armor both look pretty good, and I think since they don't have to rely on the faces like the Lucy or the Ghoul
Hmm.
character are gonna have to, it'll be a lot better because that Lucy looks rough, like
Yeah,
real rough.
yeah, which
But
is
if they don't have to do the face on like the T60, it can just stand there and look pretty imposing.
yeah, and I think what's good with the T62 is like it kind of works that he's bigger, um, assuming that he's in scale with the normal 7-inch stuff, which I feel like kind of wouldn't be surprised if Todd just makes him a 7-inch figure. And then if that's the case, like he still scales well with like 6-inch stuff. So I think
Yeah.
that'll work well. But yeah, we were talking about it in the Paternia server, but like you look at like the Persona protagonist for their lead edition, like hot garbage. Like, and I think he just had like the sword, the gun, and a couple hands. But the
Yeah.
T60 armor is like a bulky figure with like it comes with like a bunch of different weapons. The NCR Ranger comes with a bunch of different weapons, and then Lucy like has I can't remember the dog's name right now, but um,
Dog meat.
yeah, she has dog meat, and then I think she has the gun, and then a couple of hands. It's just like,
Yeah.
and then you compare like all those to Lilith from Diablo 4, and she like has the big wings, and so it's just like I think all toy companies struggle with it, but Todd certainly like some of his releases like they just feel so vastly different in like quality of what you're getting.
hmm Yeah. I don't know if it's just like what they're putting more time and effort into, or if they're just better at certain things.
Yeah, I don't know. Like some collector edition stuff, which is for the DC multiverse, whatever is like the collector edition is supposed to be like the premium. Um, yeah, like the ones that went up this week like don't feel premium at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
I
are
did see
supposed to.
these.
I think they're like supposed. They used to be 30. I think now they're maybe 35, or maybe they're still 30. I'm not too sure to be honest. But like the Dark Archer comes with a bow and arrow and like the quiver, and
No
that's
other
it.
hands.
No hands.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah,
this guy Dark Stars. I don't even know who this character is. Just comes with like a damaged head sculpt and fists.
yeah, that does not feel premium.
So it's just like I have a. It's just I have a hard time there's no, it doesn't feel like there's any rhyme or reason to what he considers to be a collector edition. Like you look at Adam Strange. I don't think this is the one that you had picked up, but you know, he at least came with three different faceplates. He came with a gun, hands, um, the Hawk Girl, like at least she has like, you know, her wings, and I think she came with her mace too. So I don't know, it's just like, you know,
Yeah,
we
the
were,
sculpted wings are nice.
they're really nice. And you know, we were just talking about the Fantastic Four wave, and I know that like Marvel Legends for sure is like guilty of it too. Sometimes there'll be, you know, the figure in a wave that just has alternate hands or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. When McFarlane keeps making new versions of his toy lines that are supposed to be a step up and they stop being a step up, it just feels kind of gross.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I feel like basically like the news of this week has been Comic Con.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like I mentioned, Kyoto is going to be there. They've kind of shown like what they're going to be selling in hand, but I imagine they're going to be showing off like prototypes and stuff too.
For
Um,
sure.
which yeah, I when I heard that Kyoto was going to be there, that made me like really like I really want to find a way to sneak into Comic Con.
Yeah.
Um, I would love to see all their stuff like just in person. I think that'd be so cool.
Yeah, for real.
Um, yeah, and then Figuarts or Bandai. Tamashi Nations. They put some stuff up this week. They put up the girl and boy from the recent um, Gundam show, which is cool. They put up this like twink dude from Daima. I have not watched the show, but he looks it's a cool looking character. Um,
Yeah, I like how tired he looks.
yeah,
He
yeah,
just looks
just
fed up.
yeah, fed up, like angry, tired twink with a gun, alien. Like I'm into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Mezco has like their Mezco exclusive Doc Knock, which would be like all black, which is cool too.
Yeah, that's nice. I probably wouldn't upgrade from mine, but
Hmm.
that it definitely looks cool. I like the black skull with just the really beady red eyes.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm curious to see like what the rest of the loadout looks like in all black, but it's cool. It's a cool exclusive. Um, yeah, so I think um, again with Todd, uh, his McFarlane San Diego Comic Con exclusives. There's like this gold Batman, which is really gaudy. Um, I was looking at Paternia's. We're looking at Paternia's Blue Sky feed, but I don't think he even posted about it. But there's like a neon green Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I don't know why he's green.
Hmm.
There's like a clear icy blue Sub-Zero, which makes sense. Um, and then they're also doing a collector edition Beast Boy. That's a con exclusive, which also feels like it's like a pretty significant character to have as an exclusive. Is like that sucks.
Yeah, I've already seen people complaining about it because it's going to be hard for them to get a hold of.
Hmm. Yeah, and my sales rep guy, my wholesale sales rep, um, he'll be going. He goes to Comic Con pretty regularly on behalf of the company. But he says like in the previous, at least the most recent previous years, they do like a lottery system. So you just put your name in, and if you get the lottery, then you can just go pick up the exclusives. But they're not doing it. Um, I think across the board. And so he's like, yeah, it's
Huh.
just going to be a complete mess of people like rushing to try to get these before they sell out.
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, it's not like I get the business reason and like the appeal of doing con exclusives, but yeah, when it's just yeah, it's just like such a mess. Sounds very
There's enough like scarcity in toys without adding to it. Like
Yeah.
making it harder. Like toys are already hard enough to get after they've already come out. You know, the
Hmm.
aftermarket can be very, very pricey if you're trying to get a halfway decent price, you know. So yeah, it's not a great system when you're splintering that even further.
Yeah. I mean, even today I was trying to catch the um the street date for the Gamerverse Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack, the one from the Marvel vs. Capcom. It was
Yeah,
street dated to today. And so um John Paternia was saying like, oh, it might, they might put it up as in stock on Target.com at midnight, so last night going into today, they didn't. But yeah, the street date was lifted, and so people could find them in store. And um, yeah, it's like even just that, like when it's just a retail store exclusive for like Target, where there's a bunch, at least for here in California, they're easy to come by, but even still, like it's still hard to find those figures, and then to lock them behind a con, or like the tickets to get in are hundreds of dollars. It makes it even tough. Sucks.
yeah.
Um, but anyways, they did show off their Peacemaker also this week, which is cool.
Comes up
John, C-
eagerly.
yeah, John Cena, like it's the time is now. I think, right? That's what his towel says.
Yeah,
So good time for him. Peacemaker season 2 is coming out next month. He's doing the rounds in the WWE right now. This figure looks really good, and I think McFarlane made a version of Peacemaker before, but this is the deluxe theatrical edition, and so he's gonna have, I think, multiple head sculpts. Comes with eagly, all that stuff. Interestingly, he's gonna be in a wave of Batman theatrical figures,
hmm.
which I imagine they're going to show off in the next like day or two. But yeah, yeah. Again, just strange decisions. But yeah, they're going to have like a movie Batman wave of 3 or 4 figures, and then Peacemaker, and they're all going to be the deluxe theatrical. So yeah,
Hmm.
random but cool looking figure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people like lost their minds because they had like that Figuarts. It was like a state of play, but for Bandai basically. They revealed Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen, SH Figuarts version of the Scarlet Spider from Across the Spider-Verse. He's the most like comic-y, like, or they really went hard with the cell shading kind of look, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it
Um,
looks good.
mhm. It's interesting too that
It's
they
not
went
a
with.
it's not cloth, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's interesting that they went with the plastic for the hoodie instead of cloth. Which I think, yeah, again, like some people don't want to mess with cloth goods at all, and so it's kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard to cover with like a custom
Yeah,
cloth hoodie.
yeah, yeah. Maybe it'll have better articulation or range or something, or it just might look have like a better like silhouette. Be kind of interesting to
Mhm.
see. Um, oh yeah, and then did you see these Joe reveals during this week as well?
No, the only thing I saw from the Joe stuff was that firefighter had like come out or something.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that arrived too. We do have it in hand, but everything has been accounted or has been claimed by pre-orders. But yeah, that's a really good looking figure. But a couple different like social media accounts were able to show off some stuff that I think they're gonna show more at Comic-Con this week. Um, like Dan Larson was able to show off this digital render for sci-fi, um, which is cool. But some of the other ones actually were, I think, got me even more interested in kind of seeing more. Oh, maybe John didn't put it on his Blue Sky, but there's one that's like really killer. Let's see. Oh yeah. So
Scorpion
there's
kind of.
hmm yeah, this guy with the scorpion. And it looks like it's a I mean it looks like a cloth good cloak, which is really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, this guy looks like super rad. Um he just
I
comes
wonder
with
if it's
a giant
gonna be
scorpion.
articulated.
Yeah. People were wondering if that this kind of like pinkish thing here is just part of the sculpt or if it's a point of articulation.
Yeah, aren't most of the animals they do articulated in some way?
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would imagine you could like adjust the tail and claws probably.
which would be super, super cool. I mean, just the
Yeah.
the
Wow.
character, the figure itself, like he looks super rad, but yeah, having like a giant scorpion and all the other stuff, like um yeah, super cool. This guy, a repaint of the Cobra Viper, Frag Viper, I forget, but they call this one, I think, the Grim Viper, Grim something. But he looks awesome, and he had like I didn't even notice actually until right now that his machine gun has like a kill count on it, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Um,
never really been into like G.I. Joe or anything, but every time we like look at figures of their stuff, I always want to get some.
yeah, I feel like the Scorpion dude. Um, he even kind of almost looks like the Mortal Kombat Scorpion, like the
Yeah,
armor
a
and
little, I can
stuff.
see that.
Yeah, stuff like this. Like I think this. I forget what this guy's name is. Wetsuit. It feels like kind of specific. Like, I mean, it's really toyetic, the orange, which is cool, but I think it's a little bit um, less flexible in the sense of like being able to use it in, a variety of different settings. Even same with like sci-fi, but yeah, I feel like I can't remember what this guy's name was, but um, yeah, Scorpion guy. I feel like this guy, especially with like that's the face is like a skull color. I feel like it can be pretty versatile. And then this is like their tech guy mainframe. Also feels a little bit more specific, but yeah, I really really enjoy when the GI Joe line releases something that feels versatile enough to be able to use in a variety of different like photo settings. So yeah, I'm excited to see more about those at Comic Con as well. Did you see these guys? The like second generation for like the last Ronin turtles?
I didn't, and I'm not really familiar with the last Ronin storyline, so I don't know what any of this is.
I'm not familiar with it either, to be honest. Um, but
I like some of the designs though. Like I've seen covers and stuff from the comics, and it looks rad.
yeah, like yeah, I don't know what the story is. I think it's like the next generation of turtles, but yeah,
It's
this.
like all the turtles but one are dead, and it doesn't reveal to you which turtle it is until
Mhm.
like later in the story.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, I mean, I've seen pictures, or I know that the last Ronin, April and maybe it was, oh, April and Cry, maybe they had like, I think the baby versions of these guys, but these are like the grown-up versions now. Um, yeah, the NECA store has a 4-pack, but there's so many horror stories for the NECA store. You
Yeah.
can buy them individually at Big Bad as well, but I think like the mask stuff that these guys come with like are really cool. Like the red guy, the big red guy comes with like it looks like he just puts a bucket over his head and like oven mitts.
I
Yeah,
like it.
I am very tempted to pick them up, but either from the NECA store or from Big Bad, it comes out to be about like 160, 170 for all four. I'm like, it's pretty steep.
Yeah, the NECA turtle stuff always looks really good. I'm sure the articulation's probably not amazing or anything, but I always like the way that they look. Our buddy Char, he's always posting all his different vacation turtles and holiday
hmm
turtles, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, I think they're a lot of fun, and the articulation is fine. Like it's
It's
not.
pretty passable.
Yeah, I'd say it's passable. Like yeah, this yellow one comes with like a skull cap, and then like techno glasses. Um, and then yeah, the little white one comes with like Nintendo Switch basically.
That's nice.
But
Cloth
yeah,
goods.
and I think we had brought it up when we were talking about when we were ranking NECA, but yeah, NECA always like definitely don't like shortchange you in the accessories department, which is cool.
Yeah, that's some nice stuff there. Lots of weapons, lots of hands, and little accessories you could use for other things too.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. I don't know if yeah, when we get closer to release, maybe I'll try to pick them up. But yeah, I mean, I think that's about it in terms of news and what's been going on. I think everybody is just kind of waiting for Comic Con to kick off. I want to say there's something coming up on Tuesday this week, and then I think preview night is Wednesday, and then some of like the panels start Thursday, Friday. So it's gonna be yeah, it'll be a packed week with I'm sure lots of cool stuff to see and all that.
Yeah, this is kind of the calm before the storm of big releases and stuff,
Hmm. Um,
or reveals at least.
yeah, the Comic Con exclusive for the GI Joe Classified. It's the Cold Slither set. It like accidentally went up early on Hasbro Pulse and is listed for 125, which feels pretty good for 4 figures and full band set of instruments. But still $125. I'm sure the Black Series Anakin and Obi-Wan is going to be really pricey, probably over $100 as well.
Mhm.
I don't remember. I know that Transformers has one. I think it's I don't even I'm gonna get it wrong no matter what. um, Marvel Legends has the Savage Lands 3 pack. So a lot of stuff. I know that at least for Hasbro, they're putting that all up on their website. The Jada stuff, all that's gonna go up on Jada Next Level, I think on Thursday. So a lot of stuff, a lot of
Yeah,
money.
those are pretty good.
Yeah. Toy Migos has reviews up for the con exclusive M Bison and Dulcine. He put them up the past couple days. So yeah, I mean, looks like great value for your money there too. So a lot of cool stuff to get right now.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that'll do it for us for this week. Anything else that you saw come up this past week that I didn't bring up?
No, I think we pretty much saw everything that I was interested in. The Kyoto stuff, that Ninja Gaiden looks really, really nice. Real excited about that.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good way to end this week and I guess get us into Comic Con week.
But yeah, we'll be back for a longer one next time with Jaden.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Finish up the
sure we
tier
will
list.
we will have plenty. Yeah, we might have to shelve the tier list for a week just because there'll be so much to talk about after Comic Con, I'm sure. So it'll be fun.
Yep,
Cool. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks again, Tiger, for joining me so late in the evening. Um,
of course.
yeah, this has been Froggy and Tiger. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, we'll catch you next time at the pond, hopefully with a healthy Jaden. All right. See you next
Yep.
time.
Later.